You got to come because it's such an overused word, community. Okay. And I'm going to take a piece of that and say, we'll get rid of the com and we'll say unity. Okay. The idea of knowing that there's some people that you can walk the same walk with, do the same talk with, so that way, whether you're the only one in your state, the only one in your city doing this work, know that there's someone else out there that can speak to you about the struggle, that can speak to you about the challenges, that can speak to you about the wins, the successes, but more importantly, can speak to you about the people and understanding that it's about the people at the end of the day.
Well, I feel so happy that I'm here because I get an opportunity to feel the bigger impact of this community. So especially I think working at the site level, sometimes you're kind of isolated because you're so busy and you're very focused on the work that you're doing and you're very focused on working with the participants that you're working with. And so there's little time sometimes to do that outreach except for, you know, our regular community-based organizations and employers and that sort of thing. So to be in this community with all these people from across the country who are doing this work, it's very inspiring. And it's a great opportunity to learn and share. And I think, you know, as Jason was saying at the first speech, that this is a collaboration. Yes. And we have power in that collaboration. And we have more power in that collaboration than we do on our individual organizations.
Being part of this group as to how to develop, you know, learning other people's ideas about how to develop employers, what they're doing in reentry, how other people have been impacted, and then just seeing other things that are going on across the country always spurs ideas. And I think it's great to have a group like this that is not working on a particular program, but it's kind of like an umbrella for everybody and a resource to go to.
I think on a personal level, the connections that I get from NRWC are really important. This is a bit of an emerging field, right? And there are some sleeping giants and some folks that I don't know very well that are doing great work across the country, right? So that ability to kind of like hear about what's going on, talk to them, connect with them, collaborate, that's probably the thing I find most valuable.
So when you're engaged in those things, how does that help you?
Well, it helps me to see what other people or other organizations are doing in other states, other locations around the country. And so for us, that's important because we want to know, okay, what's going on? What are the specific things that are a problem in this state? We see the same thing, or maybe we don't see that. Or how do you address those things in your state that we may be able to learn from?